All right, Carlos, this is February 28th lesson. Stance is good. I like the eye line is up here, just about like Scott's. There's no droop in the neck. That's good. Hands are nicely under your shoulders, so the sit-up's good. You get flex in your knees. We like that. So it's a good start. So good grades on position 1, position 2. That's pretty doggone good. Toe of the club is up. We like that. On the range, before we came over here, it was sucked a little bit inside. This swing turned out to be pretty good. But here's an issue. Okay, and also the shaft is coming out of the monitor, so it's parallel to your toe line. Mm-hmm. So that's excellent. Mm-hmm. Toe of the club's up. Shaft is parallel to your toe line. Mm-hmm. The problem is that that's the butt of the club, and it started here.
Where, right there?
Yeah. Started on that green line and ended at the end of... So here...
Let me talk about that.
No, we'll get back to it. Let me explain what happened, because I'm recording. So the problem with the hand tap out here is you lose connection. So the whole thing is just all over the map, and the good guys are zoomed here. That butt of the handle, if we just rotate, lock in our arms and the club, rotate, it's either going to go back or straight back or around. So we'll get back to it, but that's causing some issues. And see this truck could go through here. Mm-hmm. You know, we're going to put a towel or pennies for a year would take the armpit of his sleeve and put it in. Okay, so moving on. So P2, a lot of good things. This hand tap is going to be a problem. And we moved the head. I think that's your ear now. So we'll trace it. So so it started roughly at that green cross. It's up to that red. So you're coming up like 2 inches, 2.5 inches. He's just kind of raising up. Okay, but the good news is, look, it's all on plane. This is really good. Look at this. This is brilliant. Really good. As a matter of fact, it's a little shallow. You have never been there. That's excellent.
So let me add.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So
this is what happened. Okay.
Let's go through and then we can backtrack. Okay. I'm recording. Okay. So it comes through and you're a little laid off, which is excellent. You and I have never been there. So then we get in here. Look, the elbows under here nicely. It's inside your body. Your hands and elbows are in front of your chest. Excellent. Okay. Then this is old programming. When we get it to here, it's still on plane, and then we go. Then we come steep. See the difference? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so we're steep and the hands are going, even though this isn't drastically steep, you've been worse, but as you come down, here's the shaft. So here's your hands, and there's the blur of the club head. That shaft at this point should be right up your forearm. Right here. Right here. See his forearm?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Here's your shaft. I'll give you a photo of it. velocity, impact. Okay, so that means it's coming down steep. Okay, now, at this point, look, the head's gone back. It's where it was originally. So it went up in the backswing, then downswing. This is good. It comes back in the right spot. But that movement is hard to time, and sometimes it may go up 3 inches, maybe only an inch, so it's hard to regulate. If it doesn't move at all, then it's not hard to regulate. Okay, so at this point, your butt's an inch away from the wall. Now, it gets its. See this blur? That's your club head outside your hands. See that? Very faint. Okay. Look at this guy's blur. His blur is inside his hand. Club head's there. So it's attacking from the inside. This is kind of interesting. This isn't too bad at all. Here's your shaft now. Looks like you're going to hit it off the hosel though, huh? That's the handle. And this is where it started. So now, it's going to come up a little at impact because of momentum. You're losing a little angle, but maybe a little much. So here you are at impact. Here you are at impact. Okay, so now you're 2 inches away from it. This is better. You can barely see that left cheek, but you can see you haven't rotated much because here's the back part of your knee. There's your left and there's your right. Look at this guy. He's coming in at impact. The club's parallel to the ground. His butt's still against the back wall. Here he is at impact. Clearly see one cheek, two cheek against the back wall. And the most important thing is he's got the spining. You've got kind of, I'll exaggerate, belly to the ball, use the spining. So you got that lift and flip thing. Right? So, look. So there's your spine angle at address. Here it is at impact. Kind of lost it. Okay, so then you kind of slip out of it. But this is good. Look at this. This is excellent move here, Carlos. So you're really releasing through. Right shoulder's in front of the left. You got toe up and all. It's just a little late. Let's look at it from the other angle. Should be no surprises, but from this angle. Looks good. So here's the takeaway. Yeah. Okay, so you got a little slide back here. Right, so instead of right here and that thing rotating back, you got to slide back. Now the problem is, it's like that if it's bulged out maybe 3 inches, in reality it should be, you should have the ball width in here. So it's out here, now you got to end up sliding back exactly right. If you don't slide back, you're going to hit it fat. If you overslide back, you're going to toss it. So you're not really turning the barrel. Having said that, this is a good shoulder turn. This is a little too vertical, right? Like the good players, that thing, you got kind of this move, whereas the good players, they get that. See how my back is slanted away from the ball target? You got kind of this kind of set up the reverse thing. So we want to load up. This thing goes back. So from the vertical, there should be a ball in here. Okay, now, so this is just a little too up. And when you come down, that leg is now just where it was at impact. And the good guys, when they come down, see his legs are already kicked in.
That's why I got hurt.
Well, but, okay, so.
They didn't kick it in.
Okay, so then, now, you got a pretty good weight shift. So this is good. Out here, the head has moved back a little. That's fantastic. Usually people that are sliders will be going like this. No, you got the head behind them, so that's really good. Okay, so then you release the right side and find style and do a little chicken wing thing because you really haven't cleared the hip. Now when that's keeping your head down, this is good. So this is what it's hard to teach. Is the lower body has gone by the ball, but the head hasn't. Really good, Carl. I mean, no 18 does that. I'm telling you. Okay. And then, just here's impact. Your belt buckle is pointed about here, so you can tell somebody's handicapped usually by where their belt buckle is at input, at impact. Pros are about out here to here. Here's scratch, 45 degrees. Here's single digit down to 15. Here's an 18. Just where yours is. So at impact, you got to be like this. But when you're coming in steep, right? So this is how you're coming in. So it should be to here, but it's here. If you have Adam Scott hip turn and weight shift, where's the ball going? It's going left and more left, right? Mm-hmm. So the club's out here, and you have this world-class turn. Look, like this. So we got to get, first of all, we got to get the club coming from the inside. Then we get the hip going, and then we rotate through. So good grades here with the head position. That's fabulous, Carl. And you have this move. It's 3 clicks late. Look at this. This is professional. And where this heel kicks over, that means you've rotated max. Right shoulder in front of the left. It's late. That's fine. Here, look. There you are at impact. Here he is. See, he's got that hip out of the way. If that left hip gets out of the way, we can get into this tug-of-war thing, right? You've got 2 arms straight, and clubs out here. Your hips kind of in a way like this, so you kind of chicken wing it like this. The only way you can get it here is clearing the hips. Look, we can get both arms straight. So, and I'm telling you, okay, so you have this, which is wrong. But the downswing, you start, all the problem is, okay, infinitely better than it ever has been. Let's frame it that way. It used to be like here and then wiggling around. Now, it's pretty much on plane, but as you come down, it's just, you should be shallowing it out more. So you've got The first thing you have to fix is you have to turn in the barrel. You know, and then when you take it away, that butt of the club can't go inside where it can't go outside of where it started. It started in that green line. It can't go outside because then we don't have any to go anywhere. But this, if you pinch your left bicep against your left pec, look, I'm in a track. If it's look, it can go anywhere. But here, look, and then all you do is rotate here, and then rotate back, all pinched in here. We'll put a towel in there. So fix the takeaway. You want it more rounded, and we want the hand pat, a little more accurate hand pat, and then get to the top, and we want to stop it right there. We don't want this. That's a modified version of Mr. Wiggles.
But not as bad.
Not even close to bad. Okay, and look, watch that elbow as so the elbow is going out here. When you're gathering, that elbow should actually pinch in. As that pinches in, what happens to the shell? Shell in and out. Yeah. So let me save that.